All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. Double honor to the apostle of great millstone, our teachers, and salutations to the Akim, they're teaching their truth of the folk on the earth and true sincerity, man. So this is a quick lesson, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai, just going into how, man, stupid niggas and stupid people just they lack understanding, man. And they lack the understanding of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. They more carnal than spiritual, man. And when the Lord talked about how the word is powerful, which we about to get Hebrews 4. Actually, you can read it for him.
Come. Hebrews 4:12, it says, "For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful, and sharper than any two-edged sword."
Right, it's sharper than any two-edged sword, man. So actually, this Bible, these words, is powerful than any two-handed sword. So literally, you should think, in your mind, you should be like, wow, that's some powerful things. Because it's spiritual.
That's right. And I was gonna say, basically, the reason why it says that is because, physically, like, let's say if you do get stabbed, right? You can recover from that. But like with words, those things stay with you. If you say a particular thing to somebody, they can hold that onto them for the rest of their lives.
That's true.
And you see that a lot, man. People, and this is even just, dealing with people in the world. You'll have somebody, like, let's just say, like, family members get into an argument, and you have a particular family member that might make a statement, right? That statement that they made, will hurt that other particular family member, right? And they'll hold a grudge for life just because of that statement.
Yeah.
They will not forgive him for that, even though it was the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
and these
true.
people hate truth. Can I get a quick one for you? This is Galatians
6.
4 and
6, 16.
Galatians 4:16. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?
And that's what it is, man. Hey, we come out here week in, week out on YouTube, man, like we doing right now, man, to tell you people and cut you people upon your wickedness, man.
Yep.
And that's what it is. People want to walk up and down this earth and act like they not accountable for their actions. And the more and more you're going to start seeing, man, when the Lord returns and the things that's about to be placed on the earth, you're going to be accountable for your actions. Ashley, can I get a precept real quick?
I still got that Hebrews too.
Because we don't want to shout from the lesson, but you're going to get judged for your actions, man. This 2 Corinthians 5, verse 10. For we all must appear before the judgment seat of Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, that everyone receive the things that done in his body according that he have done, whether it be good or bad, man. So we all going to get judged, but we hope and we man in the Lord that our good overweigh our bad, man. But if you just doing nothing but bad and wickedness, you're going to get a wicked and harshful judgment, man.
That's right.
And that's why we come out and tell you and warn you people. We go, Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter, man, warn you people and tell you to get right so that blood can be off our hands. So when that judgment come, and you an unexcusable man, like Paul said in Romans, man.
That's right.
So you go back to that.
Yep. Hebrews 4:12 again. It says, "For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful, and sharper than any two-edged sword." It says right here, piercing even the dividing asunder of soul and spirit. All right? So this word, it cuts your soul and spirit. Okay?
Hey,
I was going to say, this is why it's more powerful than the two-edged sword. The physical two-edged sword.
That's right.
Okay?
Hey, I should add and line back because, hey, when you call somebody out upon they bullshit, what they do? They get offended.
Yep.
They want to defend themselves.
Yep,
but if they want to justify themselves, they want to fight. Hey, they spirit get riled up, man.
Yep.
But if you was honest and truthful and just be like, yeah, I did this, you will humble down. But it's the pride that's in these people, man.
Yep.
It's the pride that carry on and force them to get offended or want to fight or get carnal, man. Because they not spiritual people. Keep going.
Yep. It says, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart.
Right. It cuts you, man. Cut the fuck out of you.
Yeah, these scriptures, they really as you bring out more and more scriptures, it shows who you really are, man. What you're really about. Okay. That's why people, when we go out there on the highways and byways, we bring out scriptures. They don't want to hear it. They're like, well, how do you feel? What do you think about this? Well, we always say, well, it's not about how I feel, what I think. It's what the scriptures say.
That's true.
And they hate it. They can't stand it. And then they always want to, over talk us when we're, bringing out precepts. They don't want to hear this word. And why is that? Because it cuts your soul and spirit, man. All right? As the brother said, it basically calls you out on your bullshit. That's what these scriptures do. It calls you out on your bullshit. All right? Because we get cut at times too, man, when we go off. Yeah. The difference between a man of the Lord and the rest of these people is a man of the Lord is going to, acknowledge their faults. They're going to humble down, and they're going to repent and try to get better. And they're going to try not to do this same mistake over again.
That's right. I got a precept for you. And this the mindset of a man of the Lord, man. And this Proverbs 3:5. It say, trust in the Lord with all thy heart and lean not into thy own understanding. So when we get cut and we get rebuked, we don't lean into our own understanding. We trust into the Lord, right? We let the Lord guide our steps. Meaning what? These scriptures. Because that's what the guideline that the Lord put ordained for us to follow, right?
That's right.
Verse 6, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. Be not wise in their own eyes. Meaning what? Lean into your own understanding, thinking, you can justify yourself. No, let the scriptures justify you, man. Let the Lord justify you and see what type of person you really are. Fear the Lord. And that's what's wrong with people, man. People do not fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Because if they was fear the Lord, they would do what's right. They would get cut and humble down. But they don't, right? And depart from evil. And that's what the scriptures do. When you get cut, you depart from the wickedness. You don't go back into it. But some people, do more wickedness and more wickedness, man.
Yeah.
Hey, what do the scriptures say? Hey, you are the father.
John 8:44.
Let's get it, man. Salakia. I always butcher this scripture and say it so wrong. This John 8:44. It says, ye are your father, the devil, and the lust of your father you do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abide not in truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speak a lie, he speak of his own, for he's a liar and the father of it, man. And that's the spirit that you come in. And this time out Cain, when he slew Abel, right? But guess what? Hey, this fall on you 2/3 because this the same spirit that y'all come in. That lying spirit, not of the truth, not of righteousness, but wickedness. So therefore, you're gonna get this same hard judgment that he's gonna get, because that spirit is on upon these people and Esau, Edom as today, when the Lord returns, man.
Come on. You got something?
I got a couple more, but you got it.
Got that Isaiah 49:2, and it says, and he hath made my mouth like a sharp sword. Okay, the Lord has made our mouth like a sharp sword. And the reason why is because he put his words in our mouth. That's in 2 Ezra, the 15th chapter. All right? The Lord had put these words, all right, in our mouth to do what? To rebuke, reprove, okay? To condemn, man. Okay? Because that's what the scriptures do. That's all we do. We basically, we read these precepts, and then we expound on it. And what does it do to you people? Cuts you up, man. That's why this whole world is changing. People say, oh, this doesn't have an effect, oh, this is nothing. This, that, and the third. But look what's happening to the world.
Yeah. It's changing on a mass scale.
Yeah, everything has changed because this word is being brought out.
That's right.
And it says, and in the shadow of his hand hath he hid me. And the Lord does that, all right? He's hiding us from what? The evils of this world, all right? He's our protection, our guide, our refuge, our salvation, okay? And it says, and he made me a polished shaft. And that's right, the Lord is, what is he doing right now? He's, putting us through the fire, and he's purifying us.
That's right.
Making us, that honor of, that vessel of honor, as the scriptures talk about.
Refine us, man.
Yep. And it's like it says, in his quiver hath he hid me. All right.
That's right. Hey, scripture also tell you in I believe Mark. There's a couple more places, but it say, "What's hidden in the dark shall surely come to the light." So the Lord is going to expose everybody. If you on bullshit, or if you have wickedness inside you, man, the Lord is going to expose it on all levels, man. So this Isaiah 11, and I'm going to just start at 1. It's saying, "There shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse, a branch shall grow out of his root. And the Spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him, spirit of wisdom and understanding, the spirit of counsel and might, and the spirit of knowledge and of the fear of the Lord, and shall make him a quick of understanding in the fear of the Lord." And that's what we have, man. We have that same spirit of Yahweh Shai, which is speaking of right now. It's saying, "He shall not judge out of the sight of the eyes, neither reprove out of the hearing of his ears. But with the righteousness shall he judge the poor, and reprove with equity for the meat of the earth, and he shall smite the earth with the rod of his mouth. And with the breath of his lips shall he slay the wicked," man. And that's what it is. Hey, the Lord put the Spirit upon us to come out and teach this word, to slay and destroy all this wickedness, man. And we come spiritual, man. It tell you this 2 Corinthians, real quick. This 2 Corinthians 10 and 4. It say, "For the weapon of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh to pulling down strongholds," man. And that's what we do. Hey, we pull down strongholds, we put down wickedness upon this world, man. And how we do it? Through the word of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. We expose everything, from Esau all to these stupid ass niggas that want to follow Esau, man. It say verse 5, "Casting down every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Mashiach Yahweh Shai," man. And that's what it is. We putting everything back in its place and its order, man. And that's what it rightfully need to be anyway, man. Because this place is out of order, man. It have no type of equity. It don't have no righteousness here, except the man of the Lord. Who is standing up for the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai in righteousness? Except the man in Great Millstone and brother likewise in this doctrine, man.
That's right. I got
Problems.
a few here. This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8. "And then shall that wicked be revealed." Okay, and that's what's happening. The wicked, starting off with Esau, Edom. Okay, you know, because Esau, Edom, or the self-proclaimed white man, is the wicked of this world. All right, and then, you know, even you 2/3, man. The rest of you heathens and anyone like-minded, man. All right, you're getting all exposed right now. All right, but you know that's going, like I said, it's mainly talking about Esau. All right. And it says, "Whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth." All right? And that's what's happening. The Lord's consuming, all right, this man, all right, and his little minions. Because that's what you all are. You're little minions of Esau. All right, with the spirit of his mouth. All right, and what's the spirit? Let's get that real quick. What is the spirit? This is John 6 and 63. And it reads here, John 6 and 63, or Salakia. Is it 6 and...
6 and 66.
Salakia. Was it the wrong chapter? John 6 and 63. "It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life." See, this word is the spirit, all right? It said right here, back in 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8, "And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth." Now, what's the mouth, all right? What's the mouthpiece of the Lord? This is Baruch chapter 1, verse 21. "Nevertheless, we have not hearkened unto the voice of the Lord our power, according unto all the words of the prophets, whom he sent unto us." Okay, you see? That's the mouthpiece of the Lord, the prophets. And the Lord set up the prophets. He's the one that raised them up. I think there's a scripture on that. Where it talks about how the Lord had raised up prophets, apostles, prophets, and all that. Yeah. Okay? And it says, I'm going to keep reading. But every man followed the imagination of his own wicked heart, to serve strange gods and to do evil in the sight of the Lord, Yahweh our power. And that's what our people do. All right? They said, you know what? We don't want to listen. We don't want to take heed to what's being said. We're going to do us. We're going to follow our ways, our customs. All right? The doctrine of men. All right? To do wickedness. Because that's all it comes down to. Because you see, these scriptures here, this brings a guideline. All right? It brings a standard. All right? To the people. And you see, within this standard, what you're going to have to do is have discipline. Mm-hmm. You're going to have discipline. And a lot of people don't like that. They want to do what they want to do. And guess what? Do what you want to do, right? But there's going to be a judgment for that. The brother read it. Whether you do good or evil, you're going to get a reward. So look, we're here to tell you, look, if you don't get right, you know what's going to happen to you? You're going to get put to death. And a lot of people don't like hearing that. But we're just telling you the truth.
Yeah.
Oh, you eat a bunch of, shrimp, lobsters, pork. You know what's going to happen to you? You're going to get high cholesterol.
Yeah.
You're going to have diabetes. You're going to get gout. All right? You might get a goddamn stroke. You know?
Or you might just choke and die.
Exactly. That's just one thing. Oh, you serve other gods? The Lord just might have that whole building explode, man. The pipeline blow up or some shit, man.
That's right.
Who knows, man? Lord do all sorts of horrific things, man. Natural disasters. Who knows? The Lord's terrible, man. Okay? Now I'm going to finish this off in 2 Thessalonians 2:8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. All right? See, first what's happening is you people are getting destroyed spiritually. All right? Through this word. All right? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And eventually what's going to happen, though, is you people are going to have to deal with Judgment Day once Yahweh Shai comes back. He's going to come back with those chariots, which you people call UFOs, which you guys think it's a joke when it's not a joke. Mm-hmm. All right? In the scriptures, that it says that that's the terror of the earth, roughly paraphrasing it. I think that's in Zechariah the 5th chapter. All right? Or the plague that.
Oh, yeah. Zechariah the 12th chapter.
God talks about how shit. I'm gonna get it. I don't even want to butcher it.
I believe it's the 12th chapter. The plague of the earth.
Yeah, this is Zechariah.
That's just a song in their mouth.
Salakia. Give me 1 second. Zechariah 5 and
Is it 5?
Yeah, it's the 5th chapter.
Salakia.
This is Zechariah 5 and 3. It says, then said he unto me, this...
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to start at 1. This is Zechariah 5 and 1. Then I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll, which that's talking about a UFO, because that was the best way the prophets could describe how a UFO looked, because when you look at it from far, it literally looks like a bread roll.
That's right.
You know? And it says, and he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth.
That's right.
And why is that? Because once Yahweh Shai and the angels come down, guess what? That's Judgment Day. A lot of death, destruction, and mourning. What does the scriptures talk about? This is a book full of lamentation, mournings, and woe.
Yeah.
All right, you people are going to realize that the Lord is not a game to be playing with. And it says, for everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as one on this side, according to it, and everyone that swears shall be cut off as on that side, according to it. All right, so a lot of you are thieves, all right, and a lot of you are you swear, man. Oh, I swear on God, I swear on this. That's what they always say.
Yeah.
And then you don't even perform these actions, so the Lord's going to destroy you. And then spiritually too, it talks about if you come in a different path to get into the kingdom of heaven, because there's only one true doctrine, one true path. If you don't follow that path, hey, you're counted as a thief and a robber, man.
Yeah.
And a murderer.
Yeah.
That's in John the 10th chapter. Okay? So if you're not following this doctrine, if you're not following the righteous path, you're wicked, man. And you're going to get judgment for that.
That's right. Nah, you said so much, right? But land back on.
Salakia.
No, because it's the spirit. Because guess what? Hey, the Lord set up men in the Lord to tell these people these things, right? And Jeremiah was a prophet, right? That the Lord ordained from the beginning. It's Jeremiah 1:4. It say, then the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, behold, I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before that came forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, I ordained thee a prophet into the nations. So the Lord used this man, to speak for him, right? It say, verse 6, then say I, O Lord, God, Yahweh, behold, I cannot speak, for I am a child. So Jeremiah said, I was a child. He didn't want to go speak, right? But verse 7, but the Lord said unto me, say not I am a child, for shall go to all that shall send thee, and whatever I commanded thee, thou shalt speak. So the Lord ordained this man to speak for him, right? Be not afraid of their faces, for I am not with I am with thee to deliver thee, said the Lord. Then the Lord put forth his hand and touched my mouth, and the Lord said unto me, behold, I have put my words in thy mouth. See, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdom to root out, to pull it down, to destroy, to throw down, and to build and to plant, man. And that's what it is. That's what the word do. The Lord destroy these people, cut these people, and it build up men of the Lord to serve Yahweh Bashim Shai, man. Right? Because this all the power of the Lord, and Paul talked about that, man. This 1 Corinthians, the 2nd chapter, and I'm gonna start at 4. It's saying, my speech and my preaching was not with enticing words of man's wisdom, but in demonstration of the spirit of power, that your faith shall not stand in wisdom of man, but in the power of Yahweh, man. And that's what we come in, the power of Yahweh Bashim Rashai. That's why we be able to destroy and cut these people, man, and you get offended. Because we come in the wisdom of Yahweh Bashim Rashai, right? Howbeit we speak wisdom among them that are perfect, yet not the wisdom of this world, nor of the prince of this world that come to naught, but we speak the wisdom of Yahweh and the mystery and the hidden wisdom which Yahweh ordained before the world into our glory, man. And that's what it is. This wisdom is an ancient wisdom and glory of Yahweh Bashim Rashai, man. Everybody can't get this, but if you can, and guess what? Get right. That's why these nations so mad. That's why these people so mad, man. Because the word is so powerful, right? I'm going to jump to this last scripture, this is Revelation 19, and I'm going to start at 15. It say, and out of his mouth go a sharp sword, that which is he shall smite the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and he tread the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of the Almighty Yahweh Bashim Rashai, man. And that's what it is. This word is what's going to set us on high, and what's going to cut these people and bring them low and set us on high, man. And we can't wait. That's why we pull down these strongholds and we tell these people about their witness, their wickedness, because the Lord ordained us to do this from the beginning, man. So if you, for the people to say that this word don't cut them, they lack understanding, man. For you to say that that this word is not powerful, you gotta be the dumbest person on the face of the earth, man. Because we looking at things spiritual, not carnal. We are spiritual, man. And we come in the name of Yahweh Bashim Rashai to tell you people this, man. So if you got anything else, brother. So with that, man, we hope this lesson was edified, man. And we hoping we reach and tell you people, man, get right, man. Hey, turn from your wicked ways, man. And let the Lord cleanse you, because it's a beautiful thing to be righteous, man. And hopefully we continue righteousness and endure to the end. So with that, we're going to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostle of Great Millstone, our teachers, and salutations to the Akim, the teaching the truth of the folk on the urban Trinity city, man. Till next time, I want to say Shalom.